All right, welcome back, everyone. It's me, Daniel, with VintageMagic.com, and it's springtime. Hope you guys are doing well. I have some spring cleaning videos here. We're going to be putting some awesome eBay auctions on our eBay store, so the link will be below if you're interested in bidding. These are on auction already. Some of these are already going on right now, but you'll be seeing these during this week also, and should end next week. So good luck. All right, so take a look. I kind of have it organized by type of thing, but we'll start with the Sarah Angel, the white cards. Pretty damn beautiful. This card's pretty hard to get centered. It's one of the more difficult ones to find centered. Next, we have Blaze of Glory. This one's not that hard to get centered. It's not the most difficult one, I would say, but it's still an alpha rare. There were some recent buyouts of this card, so I think there's some spikes in even like the 9 prices. Definitely a cool card. All right, next we have Pure Lace. Everybody wants a Pure Lace. Pure Lace is not a very good card. I'm not going to lie. Not really used in gameplay much, but it is an alpha rare. And it's out of the Lace series. You have the Thought Lace, Chaos Lace, and Pure Lace, and Death Lace. And there's one more lace, the green one. I don't know. I don't remember. I have to remember that one. Our next one is another Blaze of Glory. This one has 10 centering. Really nice card. This was a little bit better. So I'm not going to be listing, obviously, both at the same time. I will basically be putting them, separately. Keep that in mind. Now, here's a really cool card. This is the Righteousness Quad Plus subgrades. Really nice subgrades. Keep in mind in Beckett grading, when you have 4 of a kind in the subs, that equate to the overall grade, it does command a premium for collectors. I'll put that aside. Take another picture of that one. Next we have Good Old Conversion. This is an uncommon. Nothing I would say about this card in grading. It's pretty simple to get centered, but uncommons are really hot these days. People are collecting them, and even the raw ones are just skyrocketing in general. Our next card is a very, very cool card because it is actually 0.5 away from Gem Mint, or Pristine. Look at that. Pretty nice subs. What's really nice about this card is it is so close, and what's also interesting is the picture in here. I used to own the original artwork. It was actually a blue color, and then what they did was they color corrected it to the white. I guess they decided that after the fact. All right, next we have Semite Healer. We all know this card very well. If you're an old school Magic fan, this card is really iconic. Well, I also want to mention the subgrades. Again, Quad Plus. Not the most difficult card to find centered. It is a common, but nevertheless, it is an iconic card for old school Magic. This card is really cool. This is the card we all know. Probably one of the best removal spells in the game, if not the best. Swords of Plowshares. Target creature is removed from the game permanently, exiled. Creature gains, or the player gains that life total for the power. Now, keep in mind, back in the day, life gaining was supposedly the thing, right? You wanted more life, so you wouldn't die as fast, but this card wasn't as popular. But as time goes on, people realize that, hey, this type of thing is actually extremely powerful. removing a creature from the entire game. Can't even time twister it. Pretty amazing. All right, next we have the Wrath of God. Wow, look at this card. Stunning artwork by Quentin Hoover. I used to own the original art of this one. I could tell you this card does not do its justice in terms of detail. A beautiful quality, of course. All 9.5 subgrades. Beautiful card. All right, that goes for the white cards. Let's move on to the what's next on the list? The red cards. All right, so use this as a stand. Next one is the Fork. Very interesting card. Some people consider this card very underrated because it basically does a couple of effects. It counters, or basically copies a sorcery instant spell, and basically the Fork will resolve first. So, for example, if someone channel fireballs you, this card actually, if you cast it, you could fork it right back at them and they will die first. Pretty cool. Next we have a tunnel. Everybody needs a tunnel in their life. Your time may be now. This is an uncommon. Pretty useless. Destroys one wall. Target wall cannot be regenerated. You know, it's pretty powerful if you're playing It's a Wall deck, but no one's going to ever... yeah, I don't know if that's been... I'll have to ask people back in the day if people even use walls. All right, next is Granite Gargoyle. Now, this card is relatively used for old school Magic. This is a nice defensive play. It's a 2/2 flyer for 3, flying and 0 plus slash plus 1. Pretty cool. Like the artwork. Next is a Quad Plus Dwarven Demolition Team, or Dwarven Warriors, sorry, by Doug Schuler. It's a common, not too hard to get centered. I wouldn't say it's a life-changing card, but a nice pack fresh version. Next is Hill Giant. Hill Giant has 210 subgrades. Pretty cool for that. High quality. Not really difficult to find. Nothing to brag about on that one. Next is the Lightning Bolt. This card is super iconic. I've seen raw copies go for $250 to $400 depending on the quality. You probably wonder why the hell would someone pay that? Well, because it's alpha. That's why. And last but not least for the Reds is False Orders. I haven't seen this card really used in a deck, but nevertheless, it's really cool. Cool artwork by Ansomatics. All right, next we have the artifacts. This is a 9. Okay, so for those of you who don't understand what this is a 9 card grade and a 10 signature grade. So this was graded by Beckett, but BAS is Beckett Autograph Services. It used to be partnered with JSA, James Spence Authentication, but they changed that partnership up. This is an older Mark Teding autograph. Keep that in mind. Now he does is a much bigger autograph that is kind of like this. The M is similar, but the T is very different. Much older, and he also now he signs like right here, or in the middle, really large, but never like really small right there. The subgrades are actually in the back for these type of cards. Really nice subgrades. So if you're interested in an autograph, old school signature Alpha Time Walk, this is going to be on auction on our eBay store here soon. So I don't know why this Library of Lang's here, but I just want to mention that I will have a lot of 9s too. I'm not going to film the 9s because there's quite a bit, probably a triple amount what you see here for the 9.5s. So I did want to show you this because I thought this card was really nice. All 9s and a 10 surface. I have seen very, very, very many cards that are off-centered for Library of Lang, and this card is centered nicely. Nice registration, nice corners, beautiful surface. I gotta say, this is one of the best copies I've ever seen in my life. So I thought I'd show it to you guys. All right, next we have the good old, the rest of the 9.5 versions of the artifacts we have. We have good old Wooden Sphere. This is all 9.5s, a quad. Nice card. I always thought Mark Tadine did a great job on all the geometric shape objects. So he just done Chaos Orb, Mana Matrix, different things like that. He has a great style for those. Great texture on his cards. All right, next is the Iron Star. Nice card. Another uncommon. Great for your collection. Next card is doesn't need explanation. It is probably the most powerful card in the entire game. It is the Soul Ring. In fact, I believe it's the most powerful card in Commander. It's just the most powerful card in general. I mean, the card just, 1 mana for 2 colorless. It's just incredible. Beautiful pack fresh Soul Ring. Next is a 2x10 subgrade copper tablet. This card is interesting. It does damage to each player during their upkeep. Effectively puts a timestamp on people's lives, because if you sit there and just try to do the card advantage thing and you're playing against an aggro deck, you could lose the game pretty quickly. Next we have the Icy Manipulator. Quad, 9.5s, great card. I used to think this was my favorite card. One of the iconic, this is an iconic image by Doug Schuler. 4 mana, pay 1 mana to tap any creature, land, artifact in play. Tap it during the upkeep, piss off everybody. Take away their mana, take away their ability to attack. It's awesome. Next is a 2x10 subgrade Living Wall. This card I wanted to mention to you is actually extremely difficult to get 9.5. Super difficult. I don't even know how to explain to you how difficult it is. If you are making a set and you're watching this, this card is so hard because the centering is always off. And this centering is very nice. So close to a quad. Plus plus. Last but not least, we have the awesome Throne of Bone. Well, not so awesome. Not really used that much in gameplay, but still a really beautiful alpha uncommon. All right, let's look at the dual land, or the lands. We basically have the good old Bayou basic subgrades. Bayou, as you know, is black and green, and it's a beautiful version of that. Excellent investment. Perfect for anybody collecting the Power 9 and dual lands. All right, next is just a run of basic lands. I'm not going to go too long on these. You basically have the forest, a swamp. A lot of quad pluses on these. So, if you're looking for nice value, nice quality, these are really good. The islands. Another island. Oh, I think these are duplicates, actually. Yeah. So I will be posting these on a separate auction because they will be going up, but these are the ones that are already online. So the Sunset Island. Maybe I'm a little confused. Maybe I did post them. Okay. Well, yeah. All right. I did post them. The Bayou needs to be posted. My apologies. Okay. So, Disrupting Scepter. This guy, this bad boy is really cool. Oh, you know what? I'm getting this whole thing all mixed up. I'm sorry, guys. Okay, that's what makes these videos so spectacular, is these the messed upness of my videos. All right, so Something Scepter. I want to talk about this real quick. This card is used for the deck quite a bit. The card price is spiked quite a bit. Almost $1,000 plus for a mint card. So there's a gem mint version. Really, really nice card. Okay. Now, let's see. Yeah. So these must be the lands that are online. So a forest, another forest, a mountain, another island, quad, swamp, basic plus swamp, and a basic plains alpha. All right. Enough of that. Next we have the greens. Green cards, we have the good old Wall of Ice. Huh. Never see much play, but still a great card. I love seeing these alpha artwork. It's the best artwork in the entire game, to be honest. Next we have the Living Artifact. I haven't seen this card in play very much, but really, really cool card. It's an alpha rare. Next is the Quad Shenandoah Dryads. Beautiful. Oh, this is a cool card. This is 0.5 from 10. It's the Regeneration from Alpha by Quinn Hoover. Beautiful card. Next is the Wild Growth. Centered really easily. Easily to find centered, I mean. All 9.5 subs. Beautiful artwork by Mark Poole. Now, next card here is the Land War Elves. This card has tremendous use for old school Magic. It is super iconic. I think it was reprinted recently in Dominaria. So, beautiful card. And it's a Quad Plus. Next, we have the Wall of Brambles. Not much there, but a Wall of Brambles. And we all need a War Mammoth in our lives. There he is. Quad Plus. There you go. All right, let's finish this all up. Let's go into the blacks and the blues. All right. So we got two great cards here. We got the Blue Elemental Blast, and we have the Animate Artifact. Animate Dead, sorry. We're going to try to do two at a time here. Cool card. I love the Animate Dead artwork. Best artwork ever for black cards, in my opinion. Next is Phantasmal Terrain. Quad Plus. Beautiful subgrades. All right, another quad. Quad Clone. This one is really, really, really hard to get quads sometimes. Sometimes off-centered. Next is the Wall of Bone. All these walls. Useless. But super iconic. Super alpha. Unholy Strength. Unholy Strength. Quad Plus. This card is really cool. It's centered quite a bit. Has gone up a little bit in value. It is a common. Not an uncommon. Some people think it's an uncommon, but it's a common. Next is a Sinkhole. This is super iconic. Double black. Destroys any one land. I think Hematorak is better, but Sinkhole's pretty cool. Steel Artifact. This card is almost always off-centered. And the fact that this one is not off-centered makes it really, really special. Next is a Quad Water Elemental. Not really sure if this ever even occurred in a deck, but 5 mana for a 5/4. That's it. Now this card here, the Animate Artifact, I think I've seen this in a deck, but 4 9.5 subgrades a quad. Target artifact is now a creature with both the power and toughness equal to its casting cost. Holy Mother of God. Huh. So basically, it makes really big artifacts super strong. Super big. For 4 mana. Flight! Quad plus. I don't have to say anything else. This card's never going to happen for a deck. Phantasmal Terrain. Quad Phantasmal Terrain. Pretty cool card. Not really used a lot, but there are some crazy decks that go with this. Frozen Shade. Frozen Shade's a good card. Really cool card. +1/+1 for 1 black. Doesn't it look like it's flying to you? Doesn't this look like it's supposed to be flying? I don't know. Crazy. Howl from Beyond. This card is really an iconic card for aggro decks, black decks, mono black decks. It really does a lot of damage super fast. It could win you the game. Really cool card. Oh, here we go. The Drain Life. This is actually a really, really iconic card. It's a misprint here. This is B. It's supposed to be a little black mana symbol. Corrected it, I believe, in beta. Really cool card with 2/10 subgrades. Next is the sideboard card we all know, Blue Elemental Blast. Great for control decks, and red-blue uses this quite a bit. Last of the blue cards, we have good old Spell Blast. Spell Blast is a really cool counter spell, but you have to pay the cost of the spell, which could get very expensive. Power Sink is more effective, I think, because you force the person to tap their mana. Next, if the black is the weakness, all 4 subs, quad, 9.5s, really great card. This card's really hard to find centered, so keep that in mind in your collecting. And lastly, we have Scaff Zombies. Scaff Zombies, yeah. This is a quad. Really, really cool card. 2/2, 3 mana. I don't know why this isn't a regeneration card. I don't understand. It just seems like it would be. Alright folks, there you go. Here is a really great assortment of, my feet are asleep, Alpha 9.5s, and there's going to be 9s and everything else in this lot. If you're interested in bidding on, they're all going to be on auction. They're not going to be store items at all. If you're interested in bidding on like this Time Vault, this Disrupting Scepter, Bayou, all these cards, Wrath of God, Sarah Angel, find us on the eBay store at our eBay link below. And you guys have a wonderful day. Good luck on all the bids. It'll be going on this week and next. Good luck.